Hello and welcome back. In this video we will be covering the part where the snake gets its body and it follows it around. So let's go into Unity, and first we will create a body with the body script. Go here and say sphere. We'll call it snake body. We can go ahead and turn off collider because it will be getting more of those. And just move it slightly down like so. Okay, so we want to go back into the script of our snake movement. Here we will add a few main components. First will be public list. To use list we need to add a couple of stuff. Actually only one using system.collections.generic. This will allow us to use this library. List of transforms, which we'll be using, we'll call them body parts, equals new. Let's initialize it. List of transform, fill with transforms. Okay, so now when we got this, we want to add our on collision. Actually no, that's about it. Actually, for this part we want to go back into Unity and add the script for our snake body. First to compile snake body, hit enter, open it up. Hello? Hey, yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna start with adding a couple variables. First will be private integer called my order, so every snake part will know which order it is, so it can follow the one in front. Private transform head. This will only the first one will notice. Okay, so let's add a void start. This is when the game is running. And the game starts, and this is the first thing that is initialized, ran from the script. Okay, so let's go ahead and first find our head object, actually our head transform. Game object dot find game object with tag. Remember we said it's a player, so we always can access it from somewhere. Dot transform. You can write that game object dot transform, doesn't really matter, it's the same. Now we're gonna go write in for loop, which will be integer I equals 0 from I less than head dot get component from snake movement dot body parts dot count. This will return us a size of the body parts that are currently there, and then we're gonna check if this game object is equal to head dot head dot get component snake movement body parts from I at I dot game object. If it is equal, we will set my order, so I. Okay, that's about it for the start method. Now we're gonna go and create our fixed update, since we're doing transform here. First we'll start off by adding a couple of variables. First will be private vector3, which will be movement velocity, that is for smooth damping, and the other one is going to be public float we're gonna just think over time, which will be used to increase the body following other parts. We can go ahead and add a range slider, which will be 0.0 and 1.0. So we have it nice and neat there. First, we're gonna start off by checking if my order equals 0, then transform dot position equals vector3.smoothDamp. Of course, it's gonna move from this position, so we go transform dot position to our head. Since if this is the first body part following the snake head, it's gonna follow the snake head. So you just type head dot position, comma ref movement velocity. What is it? Sometimes doesn't. And it's gonna be over time. I'll go ahead and close that. And we're just gonna set it to look at our the next game object. So we're just gonna go transform the look at head dot transform dot position. So this is just gonna make this game object looked into the previous one or the one that is following. So yes, an else statement, if it's not the first one, we're gonna make it follow the second one in a row. So we go transform dot position equals vector3 dot smoothDamp. Again, from this is the position we're changing to head dot get component snake movement dot body parts my order -1. So this will always give us the one less dot position ref movement velocity over time. Hit enter, and we're just gonna set this one also look at the head, so we can just go ahead and copy and paste this one like so. We'll head up into Unity. Okay, so before we have those orbs that fly around and we can pick them up and grow, we'll make it manual like this. The next parts we'll cover how to make them appear in the back. Okay, so this is a component that will make our snake head follow. By this time it will be that much space behind, so let's see if this is okay. Okay, so this kind of looks okay. You see that it's following us. Now if we go ahead and change this, you see how it's gonna go get closer? This is actually the space between every body. So if we just go ahead and duplicate this, copy and paste, and we attach them to the snake head. Let's go ahead and tree, assign them each one prospectively, like so. We'll get that movement. You see how they're following us? That's the motion we wanted to get. Okay, so if you want to play with it, you can change their snake body over time. You see how they change the properties, and that's it for this video. In the next one we're gonna cover when you pick up the orb, you're gonna grow one part at the back and it's gonna follow you. Thank you for watching. Hit like, comment and subscribe.